water industry, the water mafia in Delhi. You must hear him. If you can just come closer, one by one. Just hear him, so that you understand the problem, the good intentions of the Aam Aadmi Party have created. बताइए क्या problem है? बोलिए.
The main problem that we are facing, that we are putting a special name with us, water illegal, we can say ki mafia. Why they are not treating us as a partner with you? We are a partner, we are supporting you. We are not supplying water in that area where you are supplying. We are supplying water in that area where you are not able to supply. So treat us as a partner.
No, but what actually happened, and I don't know if too many people outside Delhi know what's happened because of the actions of the Kejriwal government. They've clamped down on all the bore wells from which water was being drawn. And as a consequence of which, the cost of water has actually gone up, Atishi. Because now those same tankers are being brought from outside Delhi and the cost of water has gone up as a consequence of your actions. You haven't solved their problems, you've created problems for them.
First of all, let me respond to the gentleman who asked that question. We have not said that all people who run private tankers are actually the tanker mafia. Only those are being called the tanker mafia who are taking water from water treatment plants that they are not supposed to take.
No, but you haven't solved the problem.
Number one.
You've created a bigger problem.
Number two.
This is not what they ever said. I'm sorry. You never said that people who are supplying water from the tankers.
Just 1 second. There are areas where there are water treatment plants.
These are all
and water
afterthoughts.
is being taken
Your
from
problem
those.
is everything
Number
you say
two.
there is an afterthought.
Number two.
Oh, sure. Yes, go on, Atishi.
Number two, yes, there are areas where no water is available, and yes, if there is an appropriate arrangement whereby the water is supplied, of course the Delhi Jal Board uses some private tankers, hires the private tankers.
The reality is,
there is a problem when these private
people are more
tankers are
inconvenienced
taken.
than they were earlier.
People are taken.
Atishi.
People did speak to us about the water problem.
Thirsty Delhi has a right to water.
Got the water, not getting it, and now they are getting on a higher price. That's what I said. The rocket promises made by Aam Party.
Okay.
Now they need to deliver.
Yes.
Delhi has a right to have water when it's thirsty. If the government was not giving it, people with tankers are doing it. Calling them water mafia, preventing them, and not having an alternate solution is no solution to the problems of Delhi. See, the problem is, you throw up problem, defame everything without a solution. As I said, 174 deaths,
And then
12 deaths, no solution, no accountability, no hanging of heads.
the Aam Party sits on
Okay, we've seen two things. We are out of time on this program. We've seen two things. We've seen a lot of engagement. People really agitated, not always supporting the Aam Aadmi Party, but Atishi says it's better that people be involved than be disconnected, and that was beginning to happen. That was dangerous. I want to conclude by asking Shobha Oza first. How many marks on a scale of 1 to 10 do you give the Aam Aadmi Party government?
See, the major two promises.
No, how many marks do you give them?
I won't I won't talk about marks, but all the promises are still there.
How many marks on a scale of 1 to 10? How many do you give them?
I won't give marks at all.
Zero.
Bilkul zero marks.
You give them zero. You are the alliance partner.
No, but we
so
want
they are
them to
zero. You also zero.
We are supporting them because we want them to fulfill the promises.
Okay, so you give them a zero. Sudhanshu Mittal, how many do you give the Aam Aadmi Party?
I would not risk even attempting to give them marks.
Negative marking says the BJP. Atishi, how many marks do you give yourself?
10 out of 10.
6 on 10.
6 on 10, because I think we still have a long way to go. We don't have any illusions. We have done everything. This is just a beginning we have made. It's been 1 month.
It's just been 1 month. The reality is that similar shows have not been done in Rajasthan. Similar shows haven't been done in Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. There clearly is more scrutiny on the Aam Aadmi Party, and given their experience, it's tougher also for them to deliver. We'll keep tracking this story. You can see people are still fighting. They're so divided between the Aam Aadmi Party supporters and those who dislike what they're doing. But this is a discussion we need to keep having. For joining us.
So it's Janta versus Aam Aadmi.
We're not quite sure of that. Some of the Janta is with the Aam Aadmi, some of them is not. But the reality is more people seem against than before. Thank you all very much for joining us today. Thank you all very much for joining us. We'll keep tracking the performance of the Aam Aadmi Party government. We're slipping into a break. News and updates continue when we come back on the other side. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Thank you.